Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So first off, me and my sister just got a kitten, so he was crying and I was trying to film, so I'm just gonna have him hanging out behind me, so hopefully he stops crying. I don't know, we'll see. I don't want him like running around because then he's gonna be like messing with the wires for the lights and stuff like that, so hopefully he just stays up there. But anyways, so for today's video, I'm having Veggie Grill, and I've never had Veggie Grill before, but I had a comment a couple weeks ago about someone asking me to try it, and I've never tried it before, so I thought, like, I should just get it, especially since it's like a mile away from my house, so it's like, why wouldn't I just try it? But yeah, anyways, so I got their macaroni and cheese, their Santa Fe chicken burger, 2 of their mini buffalo wraps, I think, and then their crispy cauliflower. And the cauliflower did come with sauce, but it literally spilled like all over the bag, so I just have, I just like made my own like sweet and sour type sauce. So yeah, I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna start eating before I get into the second part of my Q&A. It's really good. It's weird, you like can't even tell it's cauliflower. Like you would expect it to be kind of gross because, I mean, I don't like cauliflower, but I literally cannot even tell. So yeah, I'm doing part 2 of my Q&A. If you saw my last Q&A video, I asked you guys if you wanted me to do a part 2 just because I know a lot of you guys probably didn't see my Instagram post where I asked you guys to ask me questions. So a lot of people said they wanted me to do a part 2, so today I'm going to be answering the rest of the questions, or some of the questions I didn't get to. I don't know how the heck I'm going to eat these. They're going to be really messy, but I'm going to try this too. So that's what it looks like right there, and it has, I guess, like fake chicken in it. That's really good. That's so weird, I like can't even tell it's not chicken. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna start answering questions now. Let's see, gotta get to the post. And I'm just gonna scroll around randomly. I still don't think I'm gonna be able to answer all of them in this video. So I'm just gonna scroll around randomly and see. Okay, first question, Sophia123_5 asked, would you ever do a meet and greet / meetup with subscribers? Yeah, I would definitely love to do a meet and greet sometime, I don't know, but my biggest fear right now is like if I ever did one, no one would show up and that would just be like awkward. But yeah, I would eventually obviously love to do one, but it's kind of hard because I feel like no one really lives in Seattle. So yeah, it's just difficult because I wouldn't want like no one to show up, but yeah, I eventually would love to do a meet and greet. I think it'd be really fun to like meet the people who comment on my videos, you know? Like there's so many people who comment on my videos who I feel like I could be friends with in real life. So it'd be cool to like meet people in real life, you know? Vanessa Alda asked, what's your favorite horror movie? Or if you don't have one, what's your biggest fear? I answered my biggest fear in another Q&A video, and it's being buried alive. That just sounds like so horrible to me, but my favorite scary movie is The Strangers. And I actually just recently watched the second one that came out, and it was so good. Like, usually scary movies, or any movie in general, I feel like the second one isn't as good as the first, but the second one was amazing. Like, me and my sister saw it, and like I had my legs up on the seat, in front of me in the movie, and like I was just like peeking behind my knees because I was like literally so scared. And then my sister slept in my room with me that night because she was scared too. Life's a Garden Dig _ asked, which sense would you like to give up if you had to? Smell, taste, sight, feel, or hear? Ooh, that's a really hard one. Probably smell. Because obviously I love eating food, so it would be like horrible to not be able to taste it. And then like feel, I would be scared. Like there's those people apparently who can't really feel pain. And if you can't feel pain, then like you are pretty much screwed in general, because you could be doing something that's like hurting your body and you have no idea. So yeah, I'd probably choose to lose smell, even though it would still suck. It's just like, I feel like it's not as important. That's what the inside of it looks like. It literally looks like real chicken. Like, that's actually creepy. Oh. This is really good. Where'd my phone go? Hashtag _ Kieran asked, 5 personality traits for your ideal guy. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm pretty picky, so. He has to be confident. I really hate when guys are in a relationship and they're insecure and like take their insecurities out on you, because I've been with guys who were just like, it's just not cute. And they like get mad over every little thing that you do because they think that you're doing something wrong. And then nice, obviously. Funny. Like, if you don't have the same sense of humor as me, we're not gonna get along. So that's 3. And then he has to be thoughtful, like able to put other people before himself. And he also has to be serious. Even though, like, funny, he has to be able to take things seriously. Like, there's nothing worse to me than when you're trying to have, like, a serious conversation with someone and, like, all they want to do is just, like, joke around. Sarah _ Avs asked, what is the worst fight you've ever had with one of your boyfriends? I love you and your channel so much. Thank you. Let me see. I don't even remember what the fight was about necessarily, but I'm not much of a, I don't really yell at people that much. Like, it takes a lot for me to actually, like, scream at someone. Usually I just, like, walk away from arguments. But the worst fight I've ever had with my ex was, I don't remember what it was about, but I remember for some reason, it's funny that I don't even remember what it was, because like, I remember just being, like, so pissed. I think that I forget. Like, we fought so much that it's, like, honestly hard for me to remember every little thing. But I remember, like, I was, like, getting in his face, like, screaming at him, like, telling him to leave. Because I didn't want to be around him anymore. And I was like screaming at the top of my lungs. And he wouldn't leave. And so my roommate calls me and was like, hey, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Because like my roommate lived upstairs and like he could hear me screaming at my ex-boyfriend. And then my ex-boyfriend still wouldn't leave. So I had to pretend to call the cops because like I didn't actually want to call the police on him, but I pretended like I was going to. So he would leave. So yeah, I guess that'd be like the worst fight that we ever gone into. My sister wasn't home when we got in that fight, but I wish she would have been, because if she would have heard me screaming, I know she would have come into my room and told him to get the fuck out. Underscore Kylie underscore asked, what are your macros and are you team waffles or team pancakes? I don't count my macros. I don't track my macros. I kind of just eat. I try to eat like one protein, one carb, and one veggie or fruit in like every meal that I have. I just try to. I don't always do that, but that's what I try to do. And then my team waffles or team pancakes. Definitely team waffles. I don't know what it is, but I like waffles, even though it's essentially the same thing. I like waffles so much more than pancakes. Like, I'm not even a huge fan of pancakes, but like I will freak out over a waffle. So, team waffles all the way. ZNMD97 asked, what is your natural hair color? Because you dye it black, right? Question mark. I actually, okay, so I have dyed my hair in the past, but I use temporary dye. So this is pretty much like what my natural hair would be. I'm not sure if there's like some like residual dye left over, but the last time I dyed it was probably like over a year ago, about a year ago. So this is pretty much what my natural color is. Vanilla and Roses asked, would you ever have children? If so, how many? I don't think I'm ever going to have children. It's not that I don't like kids. I just don't think I would be a good mom because I don't know if I would have the patience for it. Or the energy, I guess. I don't know. That sounds like messed up. But yeah, I just don't think I would have, like, I like kids, but only in short bursts. Like, having to raise someone for like 18 years, I feel like would be too much for me. And I don't want to have a kid if I can't, like, raise it as best as I can, so, yeah. Until We Are Dust asked, have you ever been in love? Oh no, the kitty's loose. I'm sure he'll be okay. The wires are in front of me, so. Hey, buddy. Get back up there. Never mind, he's back. So Until We Are Dust asked, have you ever been in love? I honestly don't know if I've been in love or not. I know that sounds really weird to say, because I was with my ex for like 2 years, but I don't know if I was in love with him or if it was more of just like, like I know I cared about him, right? Obviously, but I think I was more like obsessed. This is gonna sound kind of messed up, but I was more like obsessed with trying to keep him, I guess, because he was like always doing like extra shit and like talking to other girls, or like we were always breaking up, and so it was like I think I was more into the whole game aspect of it, and it felt like love at the time because I was so invested in getting him to be with me, or want to stay with me. So I don't think it was love. I think it just felt like it because I really wanted the relationship to work, but mostly just because, I don't know, mostly, stop. Okay, sorry if the setup looks slightly different. My cat, so my computer, or no, yeah, my camera is connected to my computer, so I have like a little monitor going so I can like see if everything is like in focus and stuff like that. And my cat got down, played with the wire, and knocked my camera over, so I had to reset everything up. I hope it looks okay. He is just being a little rascal, aren't you? Yes, he is. So yeah, I hope it looks okay. I honestly cannot tell. It might be totally off, but yeah, I don't know. So, I guess what I was saying is I don't think I was really in love with him. I think I just wanted him to be with me, and so I was like, it felt like love, but it wasn't. So yeah. Next question. S.CHRZ Krasnowski 15. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, S. Krasnowski 15 asked, "Hi, I'm a huge fan. Thank you. I love you. Thank you again. And what places do you shop for makeup?" I don't necessarily really like shop for makeup, I guess. Like, I don't really ever go to the store and like look around for makeup and buy it. It's more of like if I watch a makeup tutorial and like the person who is doing the makeup like raves about a product, I'll go and buy it online. Or like if I need a product, I'll search it online, like what has the best reviews, and just buy that. So like mostly I just get my makeup offline, just because like Sephora only has so much, and I don't really shop at MAC just because I'm not a huge fan of MAC products. So yeah, if I was gonna go in person, I would say Sephora or Ulta, but other than that, I pretty much just like off like a product to product basis will just get it online. M. Panhart asked, "Where would you like to travel to?" I think it'd be really cool to go to Australia. Just because like all the photos I've seen of it are like super beautiful, and it's like warm and sunny there. So yeah, I feel like Australia would be like my #1 place to go. #_Kieran. I think I answered another question from her, but she asked again, "Be honest, was there a time where you really couldn't get that bite of food down, so you spit it out, but you didn't want to let your subscribers down, so you cut it out?" LMAO, it's actually a thing. Yeah, no, I've never done that. I didn't even like ever think of doing that, but if you've seen like Shane Dawson's mukbang with Trisha Paytas, he talks about a YouTuber who did a Taco Bell mukbang who spit out her food, and he wasn't talking about me because in the video he said that whoever did the video made her own food, and like the only thing she got from Taco Bell was like the Baja Blast or something. So it wasn't my video, but a lot of people thought it was, so I kept getting comments like, "Oh my god, Shane's talking about you in his video." And I was like, what? And then I rewatched it and I saw that he was like saying that this girl like spit out her food. So yeah, no, I've never done that, and I never would have thought of that unless it wasn't for that Shane Dawson video. Elmaraf3 asked, why don't you ever talk about your dad? Have you ever dyed your hair? And can you do a makeup tutorial? This is probably going to be my last question because I only have this left. So for the why, actually I'll answer the dad part last. I've already answered the hair question. Like, yes, I have dyed my hair, but I don't anymore. And I do plan on doing another makeup tutorial soon. They just take a long time to film and I've been really busy, so I haven't had time, but I'm going to. And then, I don't really talk about my dad in my videos, just because we're not that close. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to, like, get into, like, too much detail about it, but we just had, like, a tumultuous relationship, as I guess you could say, when I was a kid. And so we're just not that close, I guess. I don't know. It's not like we have like a bad relationship now, but I don't ever like hang out with him really, or like I don't really hang out with him like I do my mom. Just because of stuff, I guess, that happened when I was younger. We're just like not that close. But yeah, I guess that's why I don't really talk about him, just because I'm not that close to him. So yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. I hope you guys liked the food. I hope you guys liked the Q&A part 2. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!